Yeah, we got a pair of blues. I just got in some blue-green lenses. They got like a bluish-green tint to them. You can see for see the cores. They're pretty nice. So what I want to do is these black ones here, black lenses, I'm going to change them out. So I took one of the screws off already. They got these top screws. Remember I told you, you're taking off the top screw. Taking these off. Get these off first. Those are the top screws. Get them off, take them off first. Okay? And then next are the seat screws that actually seat the pieces on the side. So you're taking these off. Okay, there's the plastic piece and the metal washer. You want to keep an eye on those because once those little guys disappear, it's kind of hard to get it going again. One of the main things you want to always do, every time something drops, you want to try to keep a count of your items. Like I said, these things are so small that you want to, keep a small count of your items that you got, especially these screws. If you notice there, to get this off, see it's kind of locked in. To get this off, you have to take the nose temple and move it in. You see how you move the nose temple from here to here? But I did it real slow. I didn't do it real fast. And what you do now is you take this piece off, you wiggle it up, down, because you got washers. You don't want these washers to fly off, and then you can't find them anymore. Now, as you can see, there's the clear washer. There's the imprint right there. Now, this is what it looks like with nothing on it. It's the washer on that side that locks. See how the bolt locks in? Once it locks in, and then you got a washer on this side, which is the plastic small one here. You see it? The small plastic one is right there. Okay. Now what you're going to do is these are the new aftermarket lenses. You're going to put the new aftermarket lenses in. You want to make sure that the holes are drilled correctly. And these are perfect drills. What I mean by that, you notice when I slid it in how it lines right up. This part here lines right up with the leg of it. So when it lines up like that, what you're able to do is you're able to put your metal washer on. Yep, excuse me. It'll take a minute because these are some little guys here, and you know, like I said, other channels they try to be all professional and, well, let me show you this is how I do it. Now, I like to show people the full way of doing it. Now, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna put your half screws on. Your half screws are the screws that actually go in, and I'm using my small Cartier star piece. Putting it in, screw. Now look at this tab here. You need to make sure that the tab is pressed in. So what happens is when you start tightening it, it rides it. Don't make it all the way tightened. Now you put your nose piece in. You see how the nose piece slides in to this little groove? Now you straighten it up and then you tighten it in. See that? Same thing on the other side. You make sure that this part here goes in. It's got the small washer. You make sure that they line up directly. And then you take the other small metal washer, which would be right here. You want to get that small metal washer in there, that's important. And then after that, you use another one of the screws, which is here, the little small open face screw. Fits in there perfectly. Tighten, 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 tighten. Tighten it up. You want to keep your eye on the lens too when you're tightening. You don't tighten it all the way, just a little, so you can lay the frame down. You want to make sure that the bottom of the frame touches perfectly. You see that? You see how perfect it is? It goes perfectly in there. The screw is in there perfect. The screw is in there. Now you tighten it up. You take your second top nuts. Gotta kind of slide them in there. These guys is little. My eyes ain't what they used to be, so bear with me. But anyway, you put one in, screw the top nut. Not the little plastic things, the top nuts, like that. Not those little plastic caps that you see everybody. 90% of them glasses is fake. I don't care how good they look. They put these fake diamonds and moissanite stones in there to make them seem like they're all that much expensive, and they not. They still cheap. If they ain't got no serial numbers on them, no real numbers, if these right here if this is not gold in the same font as well as on this side the same, then you don't have no real Cartiers. Now look at the difference in the lens. One side is done. One side is done. This is what the new side will look like. That. So I took that off, and now they'll be like that with a bluish green lens, which is really sharp. That's just changing out some blues and platinums. The blue babies, man, getting them right. This is G with G Money Fashions. If you like, give me a like. I thank you much for watching. Have a good one.